Hey, what's up? Welcome back. I think this is part 4, and normally I forget the parts, but because it's only part 4, it's pretty easy to remember. I don't remember what we were doing, though. So the last time I recorded was about a month ago. Yeah, it's... Alright, well, thank you for coming to part... No. Yeah, I've done a lot. The problem is I can't get over how Arcadimon's head just looks like a vagina. No, I've done a few things. Let me see. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I think I had a guide up here somewhere. What if I say it like 17 more times? Will that make this better? No. Did I finish the financial server? I think I did. This sounds like a thing I did. Just pick up current tasks. Why is it telling me to go? It's telling me to go back to the financial server, but I don't think I need to do that. Oh, that's right. We're going to Shinjuku. Cool. Yeah, so a couple things have happened that I can't talk about. It is love life related and too personal for even me to get into. So, let's not get into it. That's been distracting. What else? I haven't been playing much of anything, and it's kind of bothering me. What have I actually put? Oh, I finished Life is Strange. That's definitely good. I started Ori and the Blind Forest. I got back into Dissidia Final Fantasy NT for trophy hunting. I announced the Platinum Project 2020 Rebirth Resurrection. That is the full name. For those who aren't sure what it is, wow, that's a big one. Just, I felt that. Yeah, so for the Platinum Project 2020 is anyone can compete. It's basically whoever has the most platinums that they've earned this year, and only this year. It doesn't matter what they earned before, it doesn't matter what they earn after. Whoever has the most of those will win a $25 Amazon gift card. Additionally, whoever earns the rarest platinum this year, meaning you have to have earned it this year, you can't have it before, will win another $25 Amazon gift card. I'm throwing them away. But yeah, so that's going on for a full year. The joke being that for a full year contest, $25 Amazon gift card is not that good. That's the joke. The same way that the joke was that I would try and earn as many platinums as possible for maybe $10 off the PlayStation Store. I'm keeping it alive and well, but I wanted to open up to other people because I want to encourage trophy hunting again. I really like it, obviously, and I know some other people like it, but I wanted to make it a more fun thing, and I wanted an excuse to keep doing platinum videos, which I have a lot of fun doing. Because it shows off some games people normally wouldn't see, and it can show some of the most ridiculous, frustrating bullshit that I have to deal with. Currently, I think ENIAC is in the lead. I announced it, and this motherfucker literally got 3 platinums in the first 3 days of January. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, did that. Hanging out with friends, being social and whatnot. Oh, I guess this is important. I worked from... do I have my calendar up? I do. I worked from Sunday the 22nd all the way until Tuesday the 31st. So that's 10 days. I was going to work New Year's Day, but I literally got exhausted and couldn't work anymore. So, that's fun. I worked 10 to 12 hours each day, and it was just like hell. It was mostly because, if you may remember, I had an issue with my car where the fuel pump just burst, so I had to get it fixed, and it was a $500 fix. And I was like, God damn it! So I literally put an entire paycheck into it, which threw me behind on my bills. I tried to recoup some of the cost, but I was not doing a very good job. Because Christmas is also there, and I had to buy gifts and stuff for people. So to catch up, I had to work basically 2 weeks worth in 1 week, from the 22nd straight to the 29th, and then I shifted my shifts around so that I would work 10-hour days, or a couple 10-hour days, so that I could basically take the rest of the week off, and that's where I am right now. I'm taking the week off until what is it, until Tuesday the 7th, I think. So that's what I'm doing. It's currently the 3rd, so I've got a couple more days, including today. I've got maybe 3.5 days left. Hey, it's the boys. What up, boys? I don't remember this going very deep. But yeah, so the other cool thing about it was that it was granted time off. So by working during the holidays, some days I got holiday pay, like New Year's Day I got holiday pay, Christmas I got holiday pay. But the rest of the days were granted days off, which means they assume you're going to take the day off. So if you take the day off, it's fine. But if you don't take the day off, then you can kind of move it over somewhere else. So I'm going to take the first week of February off just to kind of relax and recuperate. I wish I was actually going somewhere, but I'm not. I don't have money. But I can assure you. So I got basically like a little bit over 2 weeks pay in one paycheck. And it went to my rent, and it went to my car insurance, my credit card bill. It was going to go to my student loans, which is going to leave me with about $80 for the rest of the week, which was a little annoying. But I actually requested forbearance again, which is a risky thing to do. It is and it isn't. I'm in an okay spot, but I'm not saving nearly as much as I want to, and any fucking emergency just sets me back immediately, like having to fix my car. So I'm requesting forbearance for another year. Last time I think I only did for 5 months. But I think I definitely need it, so it should be worth it. I think they approved it today. It's weird. They said, "Hey, check your inbox." There was nothing in my inbox, but then when I checked my payments, they were like, "No payments due." I was like, "All right, I think that's fine." Cool, scripted, cool. My favorite kind of fights. Fucking sweet. I love when we have these pointless fights, especially when you do like 10 of them in a game. What else did I do? Yes, that's fine. I mean, honestly, I'm back ahead of my bills for this month, so I don't think I have anything due until like the middle of the month, and it's only like a small bill. It's my cable and electric bill, and then the bills start charging back up after that. But I think I'm in a pretty good spot, which means I can start saving money again. Just neato. I'm excited. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm working with right now. I wish I was doing more interesting shit, but I'm not. I'm gonna try and record more things this week. I think I definitely want to do more Pikmin. I want to do more Yu-Gi-Oh! Even though I'm still pretty good on Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while. And then try and do more multiplayer stuff. Obviously gonna try and do more Digimon. I'm doing it right now. I'm glossing over the story today just because I don't really care today. But yeah, I'm excited. I haven't really had time to record in a while. I've been stretched pretty thin to the point where I definitely may have needed pretty much all of New Year's Day. I was just recovering. I was just like a ball of anxiety. Just being like, I need to relax. Relax, relax. It turns out if you yell at yourself to relax, it's kind of hard to relax. So, yeah, that's it. What else have I done since then? Let's see. So I can talk about work a little bit. I was the only, I was pretty much the only, like, senior, agent, senior, in quotes, for about a week. And so there was a couple different reasons why that means something. So I was the only one doing escalations. So when you're like, I'd like to speak to a manager, that was me. And I was the only one. And then there was, oh my god. I forgot about Yuki.
好きな私も好きです。でもいざあなたのおすすめはありますか？
Red Hot Bean, Azuki Bean Soup, MJ, Gold Can Stew. I don't even know what any of this is. Let's go for the one I got.
先ほど通常のシルコ缶に大幅にあんことチュリペ2つの相反する。何より私が一番気に飲むとき飲み口のところに餅が詰まって、それをでも先ほど高さ1メートルの他にやはりこういうのそういうところやっぱり相手はどれがいい
Alright. Right, so what did I do? Oh my god. I need to talk about this. And I gotta keep it somewhat secret, and I think it's... I mean, I don't have to keep it a secret, I just don't want to be judged in real life. I went to a thing called Slutcracker. It's so interesting, and I'm so hesitant to talk about it. And I may get in trouble later. But I think it's fine. I don't think anyone I know is watching the Digimon videos, especially not a couple parts in. So I went to Slutcracker. And if you're like, Nick, what the fuck is Slutcracker? That's pretty valid, and I don't blame you. It is the Nutcracker, but it is a striptease and other version of that, or other dancing of that type. So striptease, pole dance, burlesque, silks, a bunch of other routines and stuff like that. And it was phenomenal. So it's like, forgetting the fact that it's all like stripping and whatnot, I could, like, it wasn't that, I didn't even care, to be honest, because it was just like, all of the dance routines were so well done, and so well choreographed and shit like that, that I was like, yeah, and it was more funny than anything. They had a really fucking good sense of humor. I totally went just expecting, like, okay, worst case scenario, I get a good story out of this. No. Best case scenario is what happened, which is it was actually dope. It was really fucking good. So they had an original. So I should explain. It's the Nutcracker, but basically reworked and modernized, and I don't want to say bastardized, slutterized, but that doesn't. I don't like the word slut, but they use it. So it was done by someone who the person who wrote it and like headed the entire thing, I cannot remember her name, so she was in ballet from a young age, and then she gave an anecdote about how when she was 10 years old, that the ballet academy or school or wherever the fuck it was sent a note home saying they were concerned about her weight, and she was like, I was fucking 10, what the kind of bullshit is that? She was so goddamn funny. It was like a short stand-up routine before the thing. I don't even know if she was like trying to be that funny, but it was so fucking funny. So she has all that knowledge, but also like is modern and, you know, doesn't fully agree with, or just wanted to fully rework the Nutcracker, which I've never seen the original, but I've heard the songs. I realized during the watch about 1 billion times, because there's only so many Christmas songs. So they actually got like a London orchestra to record for them, because they just said like, oh, we need the soundtrack to the Nutcracker recorded, and we're for a ballet show in Boston, and they just assumed it was the Boston Ballet, and it was not. Which is, again, hilarious. So, but yeah, so they just reworked everything, and it's just so stupid, but in the best possible way. So the original story of the Nutcracker is that some girl gets a toy Nutcracker, it breaks, and the Nutcracker comes to life, and that leads to like the whole part of the ballet. And she touches upon, and the writer of the Slutcracker touched upon a very important point, which was that's kind of fucked up, that a young girl ends up dancing with an adult male, and it's supposed to be like a semi-love story. And it's something I'd never really considered because I don't know that much about the Nutcracker, but I was like, oh, that is fucked up. So she was like, okay, when I rewrote it, I made sure that my version had all consenting adults, and I was like, good for her. That's probably for the best. So, instead of a Nutcracker, and some of you who are probably more astute can probably already guess what it is. Instead of a Nutcracker that gets broken, it's a dildo. So there's a person dressed as a giant dildo dancing and doing really well done ballet. And it was really fucking funny. And I want to get into the routines and stuff like that, but it's just, I think I saw this, what, like 2 weeks ago now? Or was it last week? I genuinely don't know. I think it was last week. My brain is, I think it's only been like 6 days. That's how fried I am. Like, everything that happened between, like, when I started my, like, little mini vacation and now, like, everything that happened before that is just, like, gone. I can barely remember anything. It was just a blur of just staring at a fucking computer screen answering emails. But it was phenomenal. And if you get some way of watching that, if there's some version of that in your area, I recommend it. So, I'm trying to think. There was, like, I'm trying to think of the highlights. So basically, there's a girl who's the main character in a relationship with a guy. Both of them are doing ballet, and it's dope. And then the dildo also does ballet, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say out loud. And I think at some point they like get into an argument, and then that's when like the whole character of the dildo is introduced and whatnot. But like, they just have a really graphically choreographed sex scene. They're fully clothed, not fully clothed, but they're mostly clothed. Not even mostly. They're in their underwear, and it's just like so over like exaggerated and whatnot, and like overdone. It's so fucking funny. And then they just spend the rest of the play like sitting on a bed watching like what I assume to be like versions of the original play, but just like dance routines instead. Having not seen the original, and they're just all different like kinds of routines and stuff like that. And it's honestly just, there was a lot of it was just really funny. It's so weird that I came walking away from that going, not only was it really impressive, it was really funny. So I'm trying to think. There was at one point during the first act where they wheeled out a giant papier-mâché penis that basically just like came confetti, or I think it was supposed to be snow. I think you know what it was supposed to be, but it was just like that's right before they did the intermission, and I just turned to the person I was with and I was just like, what is this? It's amazing. It's just so fucking over the top. I had no idea what I signed up for, and I was so happy I went there. So that's the most I can say about Slutcracker, but very much was a great time. Would recommend. What else have I done? I haven't done anything really interesting. Oh, you know what I've done? I finished Mandalorian, because I believe it's just 8 episodes for season 1. It got better. I think at first I dragged on it a little bit because I'd said it just felt pretty generic. Like they weren't really taking any risks, and everything was just like very safe. And every plot was like every episode was like mostly separate with like a small overarching plot line. But towards the end, I did really feel like they kind of pulled themselves out and actually started making some like unique stories. The last 2 episodes in particular were very good. Episodes 7 and 8. So I'll forgive it. I still wouldn't say it's like the greatest thing I've ever watched, but it's like they've got my attention. I'll watch season 2. So that's definitely worth, vilifying them. Vilifying? Is that the right word? I guess. I don't even know what word I'm looking for. I guess verifying? I don't know. So there's that. On Switch, I've been playing a lot of Okami again. Because I have it on Switch, and it's one of my top 3 favorite games of all time, so it makes sense that I have to replay it. I also picked up Final Fantasy X, because it was on sale. I forget what I bought it for, maybe 20, 15, something like that. I haven't started it, but I'm fully excited to play Final Fantasy X again. And then, let's see, about Into the Breach, because I didn't know Into the Breach was on Switch. If you're curious, I have done at least one, not at least, I did a full playthrough of Into the Breach on the YouTube channel. And I also bought Thief Simulator for $4, but when I went to show some of my work friends, when I went to show them Thief Simulator during a break, the Switch version isn't that good, which really bothered me. It's the first time I've seen a port. It was just like a genuinely bad port. Like the draw distance is laughable. Like you can see the entire building, but like when you're out in the neighborhood, like it's just big blue sky because it can only render about like 50 feet in front of it. It seemed a little bit like the FPS was kind of low, like it was dipping below 30, which I mean, I'm not a crazy FPS guy, but like it should be above 30. Bare minimum. And then what else? Yeah, so those are the ones I bought. Actually, I finally picked up Mario Rabbids again, but like I picked it up for real this time because I bought it digitally, so I can't get rid of it now. I might go back and replay that. I really did have a fun time with it. I gotta figure out a way. This is the reason I haven't started Final Fantasy X either, is I have to find out a way to make it more interesting. Because like 10, I've played so many goddamn times. To make it my like go-to, make it interesting with Okami and Paper Mario, is that I just won't increase my max health because they let you kind of choose which stats you increase. So to keep it interesting, I'll keep my max health at like the minimum. In Okami's point, I'll only upgrade my health when I get like sun fragments, which are like a separate collectible. It's also, I can't help it, it just happens. But with Final Fantasy X, I've always had trouble making like challenge runs of this. So I don't know, like a lot of it is self-enforced and it's not as fun. Like you can do like what do you call it? You can do like certain character playthroughs, you can do like no sphere grid runs, but those aren't fun to me. Like I can't think of a good way to like challenge myself to make it fun. I mean, I guess I could not grind, but honestly, grinding those kind of games is fun to me. So I don't know how to like really, because then you get more abilities, which is what makes those games fun. I don't know. I'm still thinking on it, because the main reason that the no party member or the certain party member thing bothers me is that there's certain parts of the game where like you'll have like less party, and you'll be forced to use certain characters, which is fine. You know, it's part of an RPG. But having to like remove them from the battle each time is just so fucking tedious that I just don't want to deal with that. That's the main reason I don't like those kind of runs. Why the nose? But yeah, I'll figure it out. Oh, so 25 minutes into the video. Some Digimon news on two fronts. There's been a lot of information coming out about Survive, which is great because I thought it was dead. I'm not gonna lie, there was a part of me that thought it was gonna get canceled. I'm glad it's not, but so that's good. I haven't looked at the data for it because I don't want to see like character profiles and stuff like that. I'd rather go into the game a little bit blind. Still no release date, which is frustrating, but you know, I'll play it eventually, and I'll play it right when it comes out. What else? So Survive is coming out. I'm keeping up with the Project Decode news. It seems like they're pretty close to finishing the 3DS version of Digimon Redigitized Decode. I don't know what the ETA is on that one, but why can't I talk to this Botamon? No. I don't know what the ETA is, but I think they were aiming for the end of the year, which they didn't hit. So my guess would be within like the next month or so. And then that's just an optimistic guess. I really don't know, because I know progress is going kind of slow with them, which Romstar has admitted, and you know that's fine. They can take as much time as they need to. What the hell is this? Okay, level 2. What was I gonna say? Oh, whoa, hold on. Look at, there's color. And then finally, Digimon Last Kazuna. I gotta figure out what the release date is for that. I think it's February or something, isn't it? Actually, I can actually look this up. I think it's in theaters on that day. I don't know if it's gonna be on Crunchyroll that day. But I did watch the trailer for this, and I've never like straight up just had a how do I put this? I've never had a company or a series tell me to grow the fuck up and say, hey, this is it. You watch this and it's over. We're not going back to this. And I've never had to face that before, and I'm not ready for it. They're really trying to kill my childhood. When do you come out? Yeah, hang on. There's an official, there's a Crunchyroll thing about it. Will begin on February 21st, 2020. Does it say that there'll be a silent release? I don't know. I assume, but if not, I'll find it. I'll find it. Don't you worry. I really do want to get a poster for this and just like frame it, because the Agumon in Taiwan is really good, but I can't find a place to buy it, and that's what's really annoying me. Oh wait, right there, eBay. Promotional poster for how much? Fucking $8.99? I mean, I'll pay for that. I'm gonna be honest. How big is it? Doesn't even say. I mean, for that much, I'll still pay for it. I mean, either that or get a Digimon Try poster. What was I doing? Right. Fighting. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. Like, really excited. Like, I'm just... Despite being burned so badly by Try, where not so badly, Try was fine, I guess, but like, not as good as it could have been. But after getting burned so bad, it's weird that I'm excited again. It looks like I mean, for one, they're just doing one movie, which, you know, means that it'll have a coherent plot, as opposed to Try. I don't know. I'm really excited for it. I think it'll be a good time. Speaking of that, I think at the end of this month, I want to say it's like 27th, Kingdom Hearts DLC comes out, which I'll play the shit out of. I don't know how long it'll be. I assume like 10 hours, but that's really overestimating. Alright, what am I doing for? Level 30. Okay. 26 is the soonest. I'll probably do 26 for you. And then intelligence is 85, which I'm not gonna hit. So we'll probably, am I gonna hit 70? I don't know, I probably won't hit that either. Speed is 80. Yeah, we'll hit that. So I'll probably turn to Infamon and then D-Digivolve or something. And then, yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Kingdom Hearts DLC. That's really all I'm looking for. That's not true. There's a bunch of games coming out that I'm looking forward to. Animal Crossing is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Animal Crossing is going to be pretty good. There's another game coming out in March. What the fuck? What is it? I can't remember now. I already just noted this one. I would have made all the complaints. To live here, but garbage and pile up for some time. I'm doing my best to clear it. It's just too much. I forget. Does he help me with this? Again, I was just typing this this game up to someone on Reddit. I can't remember, or I know why. But it was on sale, or I think no, it was a Reddit post on r/PS4 about Digimon Survive, which got a decent amount of buzz. I was actually kind of surprised. But I was someone was commenting saying like, "Oh, I liked Cyber Sleuth and I didn't get I'm waiting to play or Hacker's Memory or get Hacker's Memory," and I hyped it up saying something like, "Oh, the game is really good. It fixed every problem I had with Cyber Sleuth. And I really liked Cyber Sleuth to begin with." And one of those like quality of life things is the backgrounds, where it's like, hey, look guys, purple instead of blue. Crazy. And then there's one of the other ones I liked a lot is that they made the world feel a lot more like alive. Like, I think I talked about this the first time I played this, but the fact that Black Garurumon just like helps you in this quest, and he's just like randomly there, and like I'm pretty sure he's an assist, right? He's an assist in this fight that's coming up, and I was like, that's good. That's the kind of shit that I like. I like making it feel like Digimon is alive. Alright, nothing here. Off we go. I've gotten into Pokemon Go recently. I say gotten into. I'm into Pokemon Go for a little bit. I went from like 22 to 25. But I think I'm falling off a little bit. So I don't know how much I'll say that for now, but it's fun. It's part of the reason is that there's used to be no real Pokestops where I lived, and now there's like a fuck ton near me. They're like everywhere. So it's much easier for me to just be like, oh yeah, I'm into Pokemon because they're everywhere. My friend Sean literally lives outside of one, and it bothers me that he stopped playing Pokemon Go. I'm like, you literally have an infinite Pokestop on your fucking living room. Oh, that's what's causing the smell. Here we go. Ugh, Ramon's eyes are so... ugh. Just so weird. I don't like it. Okay. I need these guys to... oh, wow, that did not do anything. I have no vaccines. What am I doing with my life? I wasn't ready for him to be this hard. I'm purposely, like, not power leveling my guys because I don't want them to get too strong, but I might have to. God damn. Oh my god. How am I supposed to beat this guy? When was the last time I saved? I don't know what the game over policy is here. Alright, let's get not Rex out. I've got some. Let's get Sergeant Biscuit out there. I have some vaccines, but they're untested. I don't know how strong they are. Does Unimon have any accessory? Oh, he does. He's got a heart. That makes sense. His name's Dr. Love. That makes sense. Alright. This seems like it's going to be tough. It's cool that he keeps using anti-poison. My guess is that that's his, like, specialty. Fuck. I mean, that's not nothing, so it's not a bad switch. Why do they know the same moves? They're basically the same Digimon. Okay. Alright, I can deal with this now. I keep forgetting I played on hard mode. What else? I bought Judgment, or Carlos and I bought Judgment, but I want to finish Yakuza 2 before I get into another, like, long game like that. I'm really annoyed, because I have, like, all these days off, but, like, nothing is really grabbing me enough to, like, sink my teeth into for games or shows, and I kind of feel like I'm wasting my time. Like, I have all this free time, I should be utilizing it, and I'm not, and it bothers me a little bit. But I don't know what I would do differently. So, I'm kind of letting myself off the hook. Garurumon, you gotta help me. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's mostly it. What the fuck else? Oh, the one time you don't fucking heal my poison, you bastard. What game was I playing? Oh, yeah, I guess one of the games I was doing, so what I was doing is I'm grinding trophies in Dissidia NT. So, like, part of it is you kind of trick your PS4 into... You basically lower the online settings so that it makes it harder for you to connect to a person, but still enough where you can play online. So the downside is it usually takes like 5 minutes in between each match. So what I was doing is I was playing, I was doing Dissidia, and while I was waiting for a match to pop up, I would play Ori and the Blind Forest on my PC. Really good game. Wish I bought it on Switch, but it's a really good game. And I only wish I bought it on Switch because I'd rather play on Switch than my PC. Even though my PC is pretty immaculate. But yeah, it's a really good game. I didn't think I'd like it at all, but I'm liking it a lot. I do want to finish it at some point, so I'm slowly working through it. Okay, I don't know what I just said. God, it's weird eyes. It's weird when they just talk about Digimon, like they're just normal things. Sweet. It's weird that I don't get like Black Wergurumon as like someone I can use in the Digital War stuff. I don't remember what it's called anymore. They give you poison stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, since I'm fucking out of shit to talk about, I think it was a good episode, though. I'm going to end it there. Thank you, guys. I know we're moving kind of slow, but it's more just, I'm trying to take it slower on purpose. I do think videos should be, like, a certain length, but I also think, like, constant 50-minute videos are harder. Let me put it this way. I make videos that I would want to watch, and I'm at the point in my life where 50-minute videos are very hard for me to watch because I don't have that much free time anymore. And I can't believe I'm fucking saying that because I crusaded for this for so goddamn long. So maybe between like 30 and 45 for the most part now, which I'm more inclined to watch. So yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you again soon. And yeah, that's all I got. Adios. Bye. I love you. Bye. Bye. I can't reach my mouse. It's over here. Okay. Alright, hey guys, I'm going to try to do this really quick this time. I want to thank everyone who is on Patreon and on YouTube for the month of December. I kind of skipped November a little bit. It's the same people. I'm sorry. I was pretty absent for most of December. But we're back. Here we go. So I want to thank Rev, Sean, Norm P, and Annie with the $1. I want to thank Carlos and Wesley for the $2. I want to thank Azur for the $3. I want to thank John Barnett and Maz for the $5. I want to thank Sean Thomason, Connor Salverwald, and Eniac for the $10. And yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate just being on part of Patreon at all. And then also, I want to thank again some of the same names: Maz, Louisa, and Eniac for all being subbed for 10 months. You're getting really close to that Wargreymon badge on YouTube. That's fucking awesome. I want to thank John Barnett, Raptax, Electric Narwhal, and Michael Smith for the 9 months. You guys just behind them. And I want to thank Mayo and Donut Zavi for the 6 months. You guys just earned your Metal Greymon badge in the comments. That's dope. But yeah, thank you guys. As a reminder, anyone who's part of the Patreon or YouTube stuff gets access to early videos. I haven't really explained as much of them for a while, but because I just recorded like 14, I'll go over them. So right now there's one Metal Gear Solid part. I think there's a total of 6 Yu-Gi-Oh parts that haven't been released yet. We got one Digimon. That'll be out on Friday, though. And then we have Paper Mario. We've got Ori and the Blind Forest. We've got Borderlands 3 with the fucking boys. Yeah, that's out. Or not out yet, but that's going to be out, and you can get a sneak peek right now. And we've got Cat Quest 2. We've got 6 more Pikmin videos. I have to look up to remember what I recorded. But yeah, we got those, and always more videos being added and stuff like that. I'm trying to I coasted because I recorded a bunch and I was coasting for a while. I'm trying to get back on it, recording more. So, yeah, just small perk. Also, look at this. Fucking, I got this for my birthday. But yeah. Thanks, guys. That's it. There's an update with the Platinum Project 2020. Win a $25 Amazon gift card. If you want to know how to do that, watch the video. It's like 4 minutes long. I think you can handle it. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you, and see you next month.